This is lesson 4-5, multiplication, fact power, and shortcuts. This is the parent help video for grade 3 everyday math. Alright, so we're going to talk about a few vocabulary words today. The first vocabulary word is factor, factors. Factors are what are multiplied together in a multiplication problem. So for example, the problem 5 times 3, 5 and 3 are the factors. Okay, they are what are multiplied together. Now it equals something. It equals 15. Put that in a triangle. Okay, 15. The product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So 15 would be the product. 5 and 3 would be the factors. Fact power. Fact power is referred to in everyday math as being able to know your facts quickly and being able to recall them. With good fact habits, basically. So it's just basically knowing your facts. So just try to learn them. Okay, you have to practice them, knowing your facts. Turnaround shortcut. That's like saying, well, I know that 5 times 3 equals 15, so 3 times 5 also equals 15. Okay? And then square numbers. Square numbers are kind of neat because I can show you in a picture what square numbers look like. I'm going to use arrays to show you. This is 1, right? 1 times 1 equals 1. Square numbers are numbers that make a square in an array. 2 times 2. It's going to be the same number multiplied by itself. And the answer to those arrays are the square numbers. So it's basically when the same number is multiplied by itself. 3, a 3 by 3 array, 3 times 3. Going to be 9. So the numbers that I'm showing you here, the answers are the square numbers. Okay, so it's when you multiply a number by itself, 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, the answers that you get are square numbers. We could even go to 4 times 4. Okay, 4 by 4, the square number, or the answer, the product, it's going to be 16. And I suppose I could put all these in triangles since I use triangles to show the product. Alright? They're square numbers, but I put them in triangles. That wasn't very well planned. Alright, but maybe we'll help you remember. So, square numbers basically multiply a number by itself, and the answer you get, the product, is a square number if it's a number multiplied by itself. So, some square numbers, 1, 4, 9, 16. Next one, 25, 5 times 5. 6 times 6 is 36. It's a square number. That's how you know what a square number is, okay? As far as what we want kids to do in this lesson, we want them to be able to, of course, practice multiplication facts. We want them to use arrays to represent all multiplication facts, but in this case, turnaround facts. So 5 times 3, 5 down, 5 times 3 across. We want kids to know is the same as 3 times 5. And we want them to be able to draw arrays to show us that. Okay? 3 times 5. And no matter which way we do it, the product of each, the answer for each is going to be 15. There will be 15 dots in both of those. We want them to identify patterns in skip counting. So we want them to be able to skip count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright? 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, all the way up. So just those alone, you can have kids practice. Alright, have them practice at the kitchen table, have them practice in the car. Alright, have them practice while you're walking to the grocery store. But get some fluency with the skip counting. That'll really help if they can identify those patterns. And then once they've got those, have them go on to other numbers. Have them skip count by 3s, by 4s, by 7s. Okay? Alright, so those are some things that you can do for skip counting. Alright, next we want them to be able to use the turnaround rule and be able to solve problems with that. We want them to be able to know the zero property of multiplication. So any number multiplied by 0 is going to be 0. Those are important things. Also, we want them to know that any number multiplied by 1 is going to be that number. So those are key things in this lesson that kids will get practice with. And so anything you can do to help them practice their facts, just help them just get the fluency and just keep practicing. And we're going to be doing the same at school. So this is lesson 4 of 5, multiplication, fact power, and shortcuts. The parent help video for grade 3 everyday math.